When white folks got a problem, everybody got a problem. Check this out.
Our next story is about a new weapon, America's secret weapon, its most powerful nuclear bomb. The Pentagon is building it. It would cost about $10 billion, and it would be 24 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima during the Second World War. The US is ready with a plan. It is awaiting congressional approval and courting its fair share of controversies. But why does America need such a weapon? And how will its adversaries respond? Does this mark a new phase in the nuclear arms race? Our next report brings you all the answers.
The year was 1945. The Second World War was raging. In August, it opened a devastating chapter in world history. The US became the first country to use an atomic bomb in war. It dropped the first bomb on the Japanese city of Hiroshima. About 140,000 people died. 3 days later, the US detonated a second atomic bomb, this time on the city of Nagasaki, killing about 74,000 people. It was catastrophic. Cut to today. The US Department of Defense has released a statement. It plans to build a new nuclear bomb called the B-6113. It will be one of the largest and strongest bombs in America's nuclear stockpile. To give you an idea, the B-6113 will be 24 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima, which was a 15-kiloton bomb, and 14 times more powerful than the one dropped on Nagasaki, which was 25 kilotons.
If that bomb gets dropped and everyone else releases their bombs, everybody dies.
The B-61 is a nuclear gravity bomb, meaning it is dropped from an aircraft. It falls on its target by gravity, and devastation ensues. This bomb has been in service since 1968. Since then, several versions of it have been created. They all have different yields and features. The latest version was the B-6112. It was produced in 2020. 3 years later, America wants to upgrade this bomb to create the B-6113 or the 13th version. It will have a yield of 360 kilotons and will include modernized safety, security, and accuracy features. It will also provide more flexibility for strategic, targeted attacks. For now, the US has simply announced its pursuit to build the bomb. It is seeking congressional approval and funding. If approved, the bomb will not increase America's nuclear stockpile, because the Pentagon plans to simply replace some of the largest and most powerful bombs, like the B-61-7S and the B-83-1S, and in their stead, use the B-6113. Thanks to its strength, it sounds efficient, but this plan is not without controversy. For starters, the bomb is costly. Reports say it will cost America about $10 billion. On top of that, critics argue that there is no real need for this bomb.
Whether or not people feel there's a real need for this bomb, $10 billion was spent, so it will be used. And for a quick side note, $75 billion has been spent on Ukraine in humanitarian aid since the war started.
It has a high yield. The bigger the bomb, the more the damage. All of it is not necessarily wanted. The B-6113 could cause more collateral damage than expected and in turn escalate matters. But for now, the Pentagon has its heart set on its new nuclear toy. The question is, why? Tensions are rising around the globe. In America's words, the security environment is changing and threats from potential adversaries are growing. Who are these adversaries? Mainly Russia and China, America's biggest competitors in terms of nuclear stockpiles. No one knows the exact number, but according to experts, Russia has 4,489 nuclear weapons, followed by the US with 3,708, and China with 410, and all three have been trying to increase their stockpiles. Reports say in recent years they have all built new facilities and dug new tunnels at their nuclear test sites. Since tensions are rising, and so are nuclear dangers, only time will tell if America's decision will be for better or worse.